I figured I'd do a little follow-up on what I gathered from the textile factory, or warehouse rather. And these are the leather pieces. I grabbed a bunch of different colors. That's almost like a blue-white. This one's more of a straight white. Tan. A lighter tan. And then some black. We got like a... Yeah, this one looks shinier than this. It might be the same piece. Yeah, actually it is the same piece. So I guess it's not shinier. That, and then this piece of like, what do we want to call that? Alligator skin kind of looking material. So I figured I'd put those in a hoard, and I could use those for like, if I want to make seats of some sort for the bikes, I can. Alright, that's those guys. Let's go out back. Alright, material. Let's get the material out of the way first. Is this big monstrosity of a roll. Probably only weighs about 40-60 pounds, but it's kind of like an 1/8 inch thick. Kind of like just foamy kind of material, and I figured I could use this for like a backing so that the fabric isn't sitting directly on the wood, give you a little bit of cushion in between. There's probably a tag over here saying what it is. Oops. It used to say what it was. 400 feet. Thickness 3/16, weight 72 pounds. I thought it said somewhere what it was. That's probably what it is right there. Irradiated cross-linked poly something foam. So I figure it would be kind of the best for kind of waterproof kind of material too, you know. So we'll see how that works out. Might not bend the corners too easy, but so be it. And then I grabbed fabric. I got two colors. I got a blue and I want to roll up in a burgundy. I got 10 yards of each. Of course, it's 5 feet long, so each yard is 5 by 3 feet. So it's 5 feet by 30 feet of each color. And we'll see how far that kind of gets us with the boat. I think that'll probably be more than enough, you know. If not, I know where there's more. So that should be, and this is the correct stuff for a boat. This, I'm trying to think what they called it. Had some kind of marine name tied in with it. So it's meant for that purpose. So that should hold up pretty good. And it actually seems a little bit tougher than that other roll of that. Worst case scenario, anything I miss is going to get down on that color. But I think between the blue and the dark red should work out quite well. All right, on to the stuff I picked from the building. This was upstairs, and her dad, Lori's dad, was had a big boat. He's kind of into anything, so he had picked this from something. I don't know where it's from. It's a 30-inch Wilcox Crittenden and Company Incorporated. There's a number on the wheel. Made in Connecticut. You know, ship's wheel. Probably, you know, it's not very ornate, and it would have a big chain going down to go run the steering. So I figured it was some kind of a workboat of some sort that ran that. Boston Gears written on it. But you know, they sell those little wood fake ones all over the place. That's the real deal. So that's really awesome. It's heavy as hell though. That weighs more than that roll. Let's put it that way. So there's that guy. All right. And what's up on the bed here was the scale, this brass scale. And you got two weights that you slide across. One goes up to 200, and the fine-tuned one goes up to 100. You would hang whatever you're trying to weigh on this side. And I guess this, how that would work. I guess this would be your, just where you hang the scale from. Actually, this is probably your load right here. You hang your load from this, and that's your fine-tune for 0, I would think. That was cool. That was tucked under one of the benches. And a couple other things. I grabbed a high voltage sign off of there. I like how dingy and dirty it is. There was an exercise bike up there, and it has this really nice leather seat on it. And of course, exercise bikes don't get used much, and they're always out of the weather. So I figured I'd grab that, and that might make for a good look for a bike. It's got the size to it too, you know, for a gas-powered bike instead of a regular one. Grabbed a couple of soles. There's a ton of these up there, but I grabbed these again for bike building purposes. They could be made into maybe like a running board or something. I believe they're a matching set. You know, I can carve them down to whatever size. I don't know. I thought they were cool. And then now here we start getting into all the bits and pieces of metal stuff. There was just a ton of. I think these are like heavy sewing machine parts. Is my guess of what they were. Like somebody strips sewing machines there. So I'd be flashing you back and forth. Tell you what, you know, I got the stand right here. Why don't I just plop you guys down? And I don't want to give you shaky shake too much. All right. Bunch of pedals. USM. I don't know what USM would be. But that's kind of my guess. Or some kind of machinery. And these were the pedals that kind of rocked back and forth. And just some like weird linkages and throttles. And again, for different bike building apparatus. Rat rod gas pedals or whatever. You getting the idea? Brass kind of lamp arm. You can use this for something just by itself. And then there was a bunch of these. Again, not quite sure what they were used for. Actually, that looks like it's got. I wonder if that's a clutch. It is a clutch. That's cool. Whatever that lever is that pushes down on that, pushes pressure. If I drives by this one and this is the output, you push that together, I can see a friction disc in between there. I'll have to go figure that out. It's one of those. There's actually several of those. Here's another one. Same thing. It's got a brake on it. So same idea there, but then there's a brake shoe right here. More pedals. That one's spring loaded. For the return. Another different style. Kind of looks like it's for a drum or something. Who knows? You ever have enough little linkages and pivots and pulleys when you want to go make something, you know? There's this one. Here's the belt still on it. It's got a round kind of belt. And same thing, it's got a brake on it. Clutch just squeezes in. It looks like the lever's broken off of this one though. Not that we can't circumvent that and come up with something else. And another pedal. So we got a bunch of these. I don't know what that is. Still looks like part of a sewing machine. Actually got a tag on it, what does it say? You tell me. Don't know. And one of those. Gotta have one of those. Don't know what it is. Gotta have one of those though. More belts. That's about it. That's over the bottom of the barrel there. So, you know, they're gonna get back to me on some other pieces that are in there too. Hold on for the Harley. But yeah, it's a fairly good hunk of metal right there. Just different bits and pieces in the fabric and the scale and the ship's wheel, and some big ramps to get back to me on, and some other stuff that's in there too. So that's it, bottom of the barrel. So I'm gonna go start unloading my truck and go from there. Again, thanks for watching, comment, subscribing, and you guys idea this stuff, feel free to comment down below and let me know what I have here. Thanks, bye.